Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody hear me out there? Oh, Partenos, hello. King of Chuck, hello. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me and can you see me? Let me know if you can. If you can, that would be great. If you can't, then that sucks. But if you can, that'd be great. Let me know. Yep, we can hear you. Hey, Gavin. Hey, Jefferson. Yes to both. Awesome. I guess we have a bit of a lag. I don't know how fast the internet is here, but it is what it is. Hey, Martin. Hey, Mark. Just wanted to drop in and do a quick impromptu live stream. I'm kind of tired. I'm a little hoarse. My throat's a little sore. But I am in Tazlin, I think is what it's pronounced. Tazlin in the Yukon territories. I'm about 220 kilometers away from Watson Lake and about the same from Whitehorse. I'm kind of like halfway between Whitehorse and Watson Lake. So we're doing great. Truck is running perfectly. Roads have been pretty crappy. A lot of frost heaves, but not as many as I thought I was going to have. And so we're doing just good. Me and Miss Lily here are doing just fine. You want to say hello? You want to say hello? There you are. There's Miss Lily. Yes. She doesn't like these warm motel rooms or the warm truck. She's accustomed to our cold cabin. And so she's getting hot, which is good. That means she'll dump all that extra hair. So sounds poor. I'm sorry about that. I'm in a motel room, so Lily, get down. Get down. That's enough. I'm in a motel room, so it probably sounds different. I don't know if there's anything I can do. I've got my audio kicked up as high as it'll go, so maybe if I just face the computer, it might be better. Anyhow, me and Miss Lily are doing great. We are in Tazlin. We're staying at the Yukon Motel. We've stayed here a couple times before. Not a bad place. Not a bad place. A little bit of echo. Okay. Yeah, that's just because I'm in this great big, huge, cavernous motel room. I mean, this motel room's like twice the size of my cabin, just like the place I stayed last night at Fast Eddie's down there in Toke. This is, these motel rooms are twice the size of my little cabin. So it's echoes because I'm in this great big huge chamber here. Hey, let me maybe if I close the door of the bathroom over there. Oh, I can't. Anyhow, maybe that's a little better. Maybe I was getting echo out of the bathroom. But I gotta leave the door open so Miss Lily can get in there and get her feet in water. For some reason, the chat has stopped, or maybe just nobody has anything to say. I don't know. I've not had internet here before, so I don't know. Put the blanket over your head. Yeah, that might help, Steve. That might help. Lily, sit down. Now be quiet. That's enough. I can't stick her in her crate and make her be quiet. I just got to have to deal with her, and she's hot, so she's breathing hard. I turned the thermostat here in the cabin or the motel room down as low as it can go. I think I might open up the door or the window here a little bit. You guys could probably hear her panting. The boat will have more rooms. Yeah, the boat will have more room in the cabin. Did your ex-wife and daughter live with you in that little cabin? Yes, we did. We lived there together for about 5 years. And it was even tighter then. So the dear one is here. Safe travels and thanks for the updates. Hey, David, what's going on, man? Hey, Gavin. So I'm sorry I'm not my usual perky self. I'm really tired. Left early this morning. I got up at around 7:15. I went to bed at 9 o'clock last night and slept straight through till 7:15. I can't believe I slept that much. But then by 7:30, I was already on the road, so I didn't waste any time. And it's now 8 p.m. here, but for me, it's like 7 o'clock in Alaska time. So I think my laptop's already changing over with the time and stuff, so this is pretty late at night for me to be doing a live stream, and I'm pretty exhausted. I just wanted to get on and do a quick live stream to give everybody an update as where I'm at, what's going on, and let you know that I'm going to be, I think Dawson Creek tomorrow, I think is what I'm going to aim for. There's a fellow down in Dawson Creek says he might have a couch for me to crash on, and that sounds like a cost-effective way of traveling. So, and that should be about 10, 11 hours for me. So that might work out pretty good. So I may stop tomorrow at Dawson Creek if he and I can hook up. And then after Dawson Creek, I don't know, maybe Edmonton, maybe south of Edmonton. I think I'm making pretty good time. I didn't cover as many miles as I wanted to the first day because I got a really late start. But anyhow, that's where I'm at now. Hey, Sailing Dijon, how you doing, man? The drive so far has been really good. Today I was in rain, snow, and sunshine at different times of the day. Frost heaves have been bad, but not nearly as bad as I thought they were. So would you consider giving us updates on Instagram? King of Chuck, the problem is, so far on this trip, the only places that I've had internet where I could upload something on Instagram is when I'm at one of the motels. Along the way, there's just no internet. There's not even cell service. For most of what I drove today, there was no internet or cell service. Really quiet. That's enough. Settle down. So, but I will start doing more on Instagram. I promise you I will start doing more on Instagram. Right now, most of my audience is here on YouTube. I will make the transition, not transition, I will add that in, and I will start doing more. It's just, right now, I'm here. I just got in the motel room, just checked in. I'm downloading pictures right now. Shot a lot of video. I'll be having a lot of videos come out. I'm going to do a time lapse. There was one spot in the road where it's kind of, back and forth and zigging, zagging and stuff. And so it'll be fun to do like a speed up where I'll do like a half hour of that down to a minute of video or something. So you'll just see me buzzing around. Hopefully I'll have that out soon. So Gene C, I am in, I believe it's called Tasland in the Yukon territories. I'm halfway between Whitehorse and Dawson and Dawson Creek. No, Watson Lake. Halfway between Whitehorse and Watson Lake. That's where I am at. Martin, 5 a.m. over there. Sorry I got you up, man. Hope I didn't wake you. Anyhow, that's all I wanted to do, guys. Just get on here and give you a quick update. Everything's going fine. Truck's running perfectly. Getting really good mileage. I was surprised when I started the trip. My mileage, guesstimator on my truck dropped down. I usually get 15.1. And it started going down. I thought, well, the big load I've got plus the rack on the back, probably going to slow me down a little bit. But then it started picking back up. So I'm right back at 15.1 miles to the gallon, which I think is pretty awesome. Today, I filled up fuel. I put 75 Canadian in the truck at a gas station where I paid $1.12.9 a liter Canadian. $1.12.9 Canadian per liter, yes. So I'm not really sure what that converts to in US dollars and gallons, but you guys have calculators. Maybe you can do the math for me. I'm a little too tired. So what's in Montana? I have a bunch of stuff in storage in Montana, actually, in Livingston, Montana, but I'm really not planning on stopping and visiting that stuff. I'm just going to head down to Montana because that's the route I'm going to take, and then from there I'm going to go ahead and head east. If I get into the States faster, KC, it's cheaper fuel-wise in the lower 48 than it is up here in Canada. Canada's fuel prices are really high. So it's actually cheaper for me to drive straight to Montana and then make a left-hand turn and head east than it is to go the other way around. So Mike, Lily was allowed to stay in this motel. Up here in the Yukon along the Alcan, they're accustomed to having a lot of dog people come through here, dog mushers and stuff. And so, no problem. I told them the dog was in the room with me and no problem at all. So, sit. Well, that's enough. Quiet. So, anyhow, you're always up. Okay. Lower 48 cell service should be fine. Wi-Fi. Yeah, once I get into Montana, then I'll have 24-hour-a-day Wi-Fi. I'm really kind of pissed off at AT&T. AT&T charges me $10 a day driving across Canada, and that's supposed to allow me to have cell phone service just like I have in the States. But it was a complete waste of the $10 today because I didn't have any place where I even had cell service. I had cell service in Alaska in Tok, Alaska. I had cell service in Whitehorse for the very short time that I was there. And now I don't really have cell service here, but I have Wi-Fi at this motel, which is what I'm on. I'm on their Wi-Fi. And their Wi-Fi is better than what mine was in Alaska. So it's pretty cool. I'm probably putting out a halfway decent signal tonight. Thanks, Trish. I appreciate it. Give Lily, oh yeah, Lily's getting plenty of exercise. I'm stopping every 2 to 3 hours and letting her out, and she's able to go run around. A lot of the places I'm pulling over and stopping here, there's no cars any direction as far as the eye can see, so she gets out and I just let her off the leash and let her run around and get some exercise. So she's having some fun. Should be an easy trip. Just looked at the map and it's all downhill. Yep, it's all, well, I got to kind of go through the Rockies yet. I got to finish crossing the Rockies. I'm kind of in the northern range of the Rockies now. So, but yeah, it's not that bad of a trip. I won't ask where you were looking for your boat, but if you will be in the Boston area, you'll have a place to stay. Well, Gene C., I appreciate that. I looked and there were a couple of boats up in the Boston area. I don't know if I'm going to go that far north. I think I'll probably make the final decision on what boats I'm going to go look at once I get to Ohio. When I get to Ohio, I'm going to spend a day or two there visiting the grandkids. And then from there, I will figure my direction and head from there. So there's a boat in New York. There's a boat in New Jersey. I've seen some boats up in Massachusetts, Maine, actually, even. So that might be an opportunity, too. I don't know. $1.12 Canadian per liter is $3.31 a gallon. Actually, that's not too bad then. That's not as bad as I thought it was. Huh. Okay. $1.12 Canadian per liter is $3.31 US per gallon. Well, thank you, Jefferson. I appreciate you doing the math on that. That's pretty good because I was figuring it was going to be $4 a gallon up here, and that was up in the Yukon. Now, one of the things I've learned a long time ago, especially when I get up to like Whitehorse, if you stay on the main road, you're going to have all kinds of high prices and stuff. But if you get off the main road to town, when you go into town, you kind of get into some better roads and that kind of stuff, and so it's not so problematic. So anyhow, yeah, Tim K, I saw that. Are you going to shave your head and beard again to celebrate? Casey, I don't know. I've been told by some of the ladies that my beard looks good, makes me look like a sea captain. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. So my computer's blinking at me yellow and red. I don't know. Sort of weird. My software and my computer is working a little differently up here in Canada. I don't know why. So at Jefferson, 331 equals NCA. Not sure what that is. So and so I'm going to be interested to see what fuel prices are then down in the lower 48 because 331 is not too bad. I filled up at $2.99 a gallon in Alaska before I left Alaska, and then I paid $3.31 today. Huh. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, I got gas in Tok, and then drove and got gas from Whitehorse. And I've got enough fuel to go probably another 300 miles, 400 miles before I need fuel again. I get 600 miles to the tank full, and I can hold, and my truck holds 42 gallons. So I get a little bit more than 600 miles to the tank. So I can fill up and drive all day before I need to get gas again. So currently docked in New Jersey. If you get the boat there, look me up. Hey, Sailing Dijon, we may just do that. Sean and Julia, I think, just went past you or right in that area sailing Dijon. They just sailed down the canal system into New York and are heading down to Florida. So they're either in your area or coming by. Look them up on YouTube, Sean and Julia Sailing. They're a couple of young kids, really good kids. So I don't care, but my 2 cents is keep the beer. There you go, Tim K. It depends on how hot it is and how much it messes up with my mask. If my scuba diving snorkeling mask leaks, maybe I can get away with just doing some trimming or something. I don't know. You guys really don't care about my shaving stuff. So I paid $285 in California. There you go. That's not too bad, KC. Hey Joseph, how you doing? Hey Sorrenti, how you doing, man? All right, well, guys, I'm not planning on doing a whole big, live stream. I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know that I am alive and well, and 3/4 of the way, I think I'm 3/4 of the way across the Yukon now. Should be into British Columbia tomorrow, and yeah, I got a long drive. Yeah, Chris, 5,000 miles. I figured 10 days. It's going to take 10 days, and this is the end of day 2. So I've got at least 8 more days to go. At least 8 more days. Going forward from here, though, I think the roads are going to be much better. Especially once I get south of Edmonton. Then it's all basically U.S. grade, divided highway kind of stuff. It's interstate, 80 mile an hour straight runs. Up here, it's all windy, curvy, and over the hills and frost heavy and that kind of stuff. Not sure of diesel, 87 octanes, 2.25 currently in Georgia. Okay. Thanks, Sorrenti. Yeah, we're safe. Me and Lily are doing just awesome. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. Just wanted to give you a quick update. Yes, KC, I am much happier. It is so nice to get out of that cabin with all that snow was coming, and man, I was just going to get real depressed if I stayed there. So I'm glad I got out. Now it's a question of whether or not I'm going to be able to survive this, Oh man, we'll see. So I know how you feel, Gramps. I'm a truck driver. Yeah, Joseph. And I'm fine with it. Normally driving my truck, my excursion doesn't bother me. I can drive all day. But I'm really surprised today, and my elbows kind of bother me from what it sets on the window, and I actually got a blister between my fingers from the steering wheel today. I've never had a blister from a steering wheel, and I've driven this trip from Alaska to Canada many times. So, I don't know. I guess I have to put my driving gloves on. So, who'd have thunk it? Anyhow, Grandpa's doing great. Lily's doing great. We're doing just fine, and we're going to be heading out of here tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll make it down to Dawson Creek tomorrow, or probably maybe we'll pass that, but we'll see if I can hook up with the fellow there. We may spend the night there and hang out with him, maybe get dinner with him or something. Might be fun. So, anyhow, guys, you take care. We'll see all you guys later. Be good, be careful, and take good care of each other. Oh, King of Chuck, my back is perfect. My back's absolutely perfect, not hurting me at all. Doing my stretching and exercising I did the other day, got it back into shape. Taking that hot shower yesterday was awesome. I'm just about to step in the shower and take another hot shower. So that'll be awesome. Doing awesome, man. But thank you for asking. I appreciate that. No, stuck in BC. I don't think I'm going to take the Cassier. I think I'm just going to stay on the Alcan straight into Edmonton, and then head south from there. Yeah, Gene, I'm much happier. Look at the size of this room I'm in. This thing's huge. It's more than twice the size of my cabin. That's why you're getting an echo in here. 762 miles Dawson Creek. Yeah, pretty much. About 800 miles a day is what I usually like to do. 800 to 1,000, somewhere in there. So if I go to Dawson Creek in the night, I'll get in there fairly early. I figure it for about 11 hours. Well, if I get out of here at 7, I'll get there around 6 o'clock, have dinner time, and be able to relax a little bit. So, Kirkland for Lily. Her bones are packed. So she's not getting a bone in the morning. Her box of bones got packed away. So, she has her food and water. She's really not touching it much, but we'll see. She didn't touch it at all last night. She got into her dog food a little bit tonight already, so hopefully she'll eat. How is Sam? Hell, are there 4 thumbs down for Christ's sake? Oh, Jefferson, you got to have your haters. You know you're not a success on YouTube until your haters get on there and thumb you down. You know, I'll bet you 2 of them are that Craigerist Smith and that Captain 10 Bears. Those 2 guys, for some reason, have real hard on for me ever since I banned them from my channel. I'm sure those guys just sit waiting around all day long for me to do a video so they can thumb it down. So it's all good. It's all good. You know, living well today, I'll prove them wrong. So they'll see. 493 today. Oh, I had to do better than that, didn't I, Captain America? 493. Oh, I know I did better than that today. How is Lily without her kennel? She's a little confused, Tim. I have a towel down on her seat in the car, and so I bring the towel down, lay it on the floor, and that kind of tells her spot. So she goes and lays down on her towel at night. That makes her somewhat comfortable. But other than that, yeah, she's a little freaked out by it. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to end this here. We'll talk to you guys later. Be good and be careful, and take good care of each other. I will try to live stream tomorrow night or something to let people know where I'm at and that I'm alive. You guys all take care, and we'll see you then. Bye.